Alright, so right now we're on the GoPro. Hopefully it sounds okay. This one's not exactly the greatest. I'm actually going to close this. Okay, let's try that again. And closed. Okay, so I already started. Not the greatest idea, but I got the lights on and stuff, and I started taking the light out. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't do it before type of thing. So I'm going to back the car up. I'm going to sit down the camera, and it's going to probably be pretty noticeable, but we're going to do the bulbs in the top, and then also going to show what it's going to look like on here, because this is white, so these are supposed to be like whiter, so it should kind of blend a little bit more when those are done. So that's what we're going to do for that. I was originally going to film it the other day in a parking lot when it was dark, but the problem was that it was way too cold and windy. Right now it's a little windy. This weather's been crazy. So why am I not waiting till dark? Because I want to get these in as soon as possible, because that means the less stuff I have to do later on. So even though this is probably a very minute thing, but we're just going to do that because I want to get them in. I'm tired of waiting, even if it comes out looking really funny, but you know what, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so let me grab the keys and we'll get right in. Car is still good. I gotta clean that a little, but alright. You take out, there's going to be bolt there, which I got lay them all over. So this is just to prevent from it melting itself because of the new bulbs. And I'm going to set that there. So this then pretty much, what the heck was that? I don't think that's supposed to happen. It's just a little nib. Alright, so that kind of just sits in there. Alright, so I'm going to set this for a second, and then I'll show you guys in a minute. Alright, so when pulling it out, you have to be careful. There's a little tab right there. This little thing, I believe, hooks in right there. You can see right here. And then you've got this down here, which kind of slides in the back there. So it essentially kind of just slides in and whatnot, and it's a pain in the rump sometimes, but why isn't it coming back out? There we go. So right now I'm just going to set you guys down right there, I think. Let me see, how's that look? Probably terrible. Good enough. Alright. So let's take a look at that harness actually first and see what it needs to do. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Pretty basic. Set you up there. And let's undo these bulbs and make sure. Those came right out. Nothing looks like it's side specific. I don't think it would be, but that's just gonna go right on there. Snip in, and then I'm guessing that's going into whatever's over here. So I'm gonna set that off to the side right here, and I'm gonna unpull this out. There we go. Alright, so carefully this pulls up. So I'm pulling on these two tabs right now. Probably could have left that one thing in and then undid the two tabs first, but that's just how I do things, right? Right, we do it the painful way. And I'm just trying to wiggle it out. It's coming, as you can see. There it goes. Alright, so that white piece is going to go on there. Alright, so there's the old bulbs. Look pretty similar, except, you know, it's got a silver tip, and then they should be a different color. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna slide this onto here. Whoops, that's the wrong way. We didn't make that mistake. No, we didn't. Whoops, yes we did. Alright, we already screwed up. Timeout. This goes on first, then that slides on. See, it's a learning process. Light bulbs. I knew that they could be so stupidly difficult, even though I've done much harder things. But you'll have that, right? Right. Alright, so this should slide in the twist. Come on, buddy. Whoops. Alright. I believe it's in. I'm going to look at the front and... Alright. Alright, I think it clicked that time. Yeah, that looks much straighter. Okay. So yeah, stupid. So this just slides right in, then this twists. And then now we're going to do is we're going to take this end, which is similar to this end. This will plug right in. And then this will go right to this harness. Now you are adding quite a length of harness. To be honest, I actually was expecting there to be more room back here, but it should be fine. It's got a coating sleeve right there. That plugs into there. Before I fully bolt this in and whatnot, I'm kind of just going to get it into where I think it would be. I'm thinking I kind of get the wires to go down more. Hopefully you guys can see that well enough. But what I'm doing is I'm sliding these kind of into where they would go. And we're going to see how that goes. Well, right now the bolts and stuff line up, so we're going to go start. It's a little different. It's actually not too much, but it can't be blue or anything like that. So I'm going to turn that off. It's going to yell at me for this. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to bolt it up and do the other side. And then I also have to adjust my lights because I've been getting people have been telling me when I'm driving behind them that I know that I believe it's this one is like way too high, so it's blinding them, and then the other one's like stupid low. It's like right on the ground. Alright, so I'm just going to do a quick... Alright, so as you can see, it's sitting in there. So we're going to try this one-handed because it should be simple. So I kind of come out a little bit, and this side should unhook. So I just twisted, I went that way with it after it kind of came towards me a little bit. And then it should come out like this, and then it should pull straight out because you're pulling out of there. But that's pretty much that. And then I'm just going to swap the bulbs real quick, and then I'll show you this side. They look stock factory because they're still yellowy. And we're going to slide this back in there. This can go down the whole way. This goes on. I think it clicked right. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, I need a minute. there's that. So, for those that didn't watch my one video, and you would like to know as to what I'm talking about when I say fog lights, well, I have the limited edition fog lights, which are in there. The seeing as I'm cold, my hands are freezing. I don't want to put them in because I would drop them. They're glass. I don't want to shatter anything. So I'm going to kind of leave this as is. If there are any adjustments with this, then I'll do that, because I've heard those are stupid bright. So I want to make sure that everything kind of works alright. But there's the engine. It needs to be cleaned again, but I'm not worried about that. So we can cross one thing off the list. Another thing is I do have an ABS problem right now for the rear. So I did get a rear harness. I should probably turn these lights off. For the back, it just goes underneath. It's one big harness. It kind of flows from here, there, and it meets in the middle, so we got that. We'll put that in. I'm thinking I'll do that after I do the struts, or like when I'm finishing up. So I'm going to do the front struts, then I'll do the rear. It's a little pain in the butt to get in the back here, because they're up there is where the mounts are, but I did get the bar in back here. This is the brace, so it should be no problem. But that's to deal with that. We are getting a new driveway, as I've said in many videos. I'm kind of happy about that. But one problem with that is I do have a time constraint as to when I can get some of this stuff done. Another thing, go check out 440 Racing. I may or may not do a video. The Mustang that's on there right now, we're going to be putting cams in and possibly 410 gears. But it's definitely getting cams. We're definitely doing that. As per my house, no idea, but somewhere else possibly. So we're gonna see, but we're gonna try and put those in. It might be just a time lapse. It might be just us doing it and no video. But let's see. Oop, beep beep. All right. So I'm gonna clean up, as this is almost dead. Even though I barely filmed with it. It's another thing. Battery goes dead easy, but it does come with spare batteries, so it's kind of nice. But thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Make sure to check out my other channel, which has got other people's stuff. We'll be having way more this year, and hopefully I'll be buying maybe a used camera or something, so that way audio maybe is better, or I'm not just using my phone and this. Maybe I'll just use this and that camera, and I'll be able to use my phone still instead of having to do other things and whatnot. But so yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, and hopefully you can tell the difference enough in this video. At night I'm feeling it's going to be no different, because it's just going to blind you. It's going to be black and you're just going to see light. That's all it is. I feel like at night there's going to be no difference.